Welcome back to our channel, you guys. Today is a beautiful Thursday, and honestly, it is a great day to dive into some serious daytime drama. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's just get right into the thick of it because we have so much to unpack about our favorite messy people in Los Angeles. So let's talk about Thursday, May 14th, because I am honestly still wrapping my head around what we are about to see. We are going to get a really intense scene with Katie and Bill talking, and let me tell you, they are genuinely sweating over Brooke's latest power struggle. And honestly, can you blame them? We all know how Brooke gets when she wants something. Right now, she wants to protect Hope, and she will literally burn the entire Forrester Creations building down to make sure her daughter is secure. Katie and Bill are sitting there, probably nursing some expensive drinks, and they are absolutely terrified that Brooke is actually going to convince Ridge to sideline Steffy. Because if Brooke becomes co-CEO, Hope has absolutely zero reason to leave Forrester. And that is a huge problem for Katie. You guys remember from a few episodes ago, right? Katie is launching this new fashion house called Logan, and she desperately wants Hope to be the face of it. Liam has been in Hope's ear constantly, pressuring her to jump ship and go work for Katie. He thinks Steffy is just going to keep mistreating Hope. But Hope is stubborn. She told Liam no, she wants to stay and fight for Hope for the future. And her brilliant plan was to literally push her own mother to take Steffy's job. So now Katie is realizing that her dream of poaching Hope is slipping through her fingers. Donna already warned Katie that this was going to start a massive family feud, but Katie was all like, business is business. Well, guess what, Katie? Brooke doesn't do business. Brooke does personal. And Brooke making that seductive offer to Ridge the other night? It's classic Brooke. But let's be real for a second here. Ridge is so weak when it comes to Brooke. He looked incredibly uncomfortable when she suggested replacing Steffy, but we all saw him agree to at least consider it. What is he thinking? Steffy is going to absolutely blow her lid when she finds out her father is even entertaining this idea. And Bill knows this. Bill knows Ridge better than anyone, and he knows Ridge will probably cave. So Bill and Katie are just sitting there, watching this train wreck happen in slow motion, realizing that the Logan fashion house might lose its biggest potential star before it even gets off the ground. It's just so typical of this show to have the sisters fighting over business instead of men for once, which I actually kind of love, but the collateral damage is going to be insane. Okay, but shifting gears because there is a whole other mess happening at Forrester Creations that we need to talk about. Dylan. Our girl Dylan is getting a new official job offer at Forrester Creations. If she accepts, she'll be working with Daphne Rose on the perfume line as her assistant. And obviously, she is going to say yes. But wait, can we just pause and think about this for a second? Dylan was just working as a receptionist at Il Giardino, making enough money to afford first and last month's rent on her own place. Now she's suddenly jumping into the perfume business? I mean, sure, why not? Everyone in LA just gets a job at Forrester eventually. But honestly, I am happy for her. She deserves a win after everything that happened with Will and Electra. And speaking of Daphne, working with her is going to be interesting. Daphne is going through so much right now with Carter. They are dealing with these heartbreaking infertility fears, and Daphne is just so stressed and discouraged. So having Dylan around as an assistant might actually be really good for her. They already teamed up to expose Ivy's crazy letter hiding scheme, so we know they work well together. Daphne needs a friend right now, and Dylan needs a distraction from her own broken heart. It's actually a really sweet setup. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, but I think they could be a great team. But of course, because this is the bold and the beautiful, nothing can just be nice and simple. Enter Remy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Remy is back at Forrester, and he is about to cause so much trouble. So Thursday's episode is going to show Remy peeking through the office door, just snooping around like he always does, and he is going to look completely stunned. Why? because he sees Dylan and Electra chatting and hugging happily like they are best friends again. Yes, you heard me right. Dylan and Electra are hugging. I honestly couldn't believe it when I saw this in the notes. Like, how did we get here? Dylan literally packed her bags and moved out of Will's beach house just to preserve her friendship with Electra. She gave up the guy she had feelings for because she felt bad about the whole love quadrangle mess. And apparently, it worked. Electra must have realized that Dylan was a true friend who sacrificed her own happiness for her. Which, okay, I have to admit, is kind of mature for Electra. Usually, Electra is super dramatic. Remember when she threatened to quit if Steffy didn't fire Ivy? Yeah, she's a lot. But seeing her and Dylan make up and hug is actually really nice. It shows that maybe, just maybe, the younger generation can handle things better than Brooke and Taylor ever did. But Remy is not going to let them be happy. No, Remy is going to use this to his advantage. Because Remy is desperate. We saw him at Il Giardino trying to win back Deke, and Deke basically told him he wasn't ready to be around him yet. Deke is guarding his heart, but he did tell Dylan not to give up hope on love. Remy knows that Dylan and Deke had that deep conversation. So when Remy sees Dylan and Electra hugging, the wheels in his head start turning. I expect we are going to see some serious threats from Remy. He is basically going to corner Dylan and tell her, "You need to tell Deke Sharp to take me back, or I will ruin what you've rebuilt with Electra." What a snake. Seriously, what is Remy thinking? He is going to blackmail Dylan into being his personal matchmaker? It's so unhinged, but it's also brilliant soap opera drama. Remy knows that Dylan values her friendship with Electra more than anything right now. She literally just got it back, and Remy is holding it hostage. How exactly would he ruin it? Maybe he'll lie and tell Electra that Dylan is still secretly hooking up with Will. Or maybe he'll tell Electra that Dylan only moved out to make Electra look like the bad guy. Who knows? Remy is creative when he wants to be. And poor Dylan. She just got this great new job working on the perfume line with Daphne. She just fixed things with Electra, and now she has this crazy guy threatening her. She is going to be so stressed. Should she just tell Deke? Deke is Deacon's son. He's not going to take kindly to his ex blackmailing his friend. If Dylan just goes to Deke and tells him the truth, Deke will probably ban Remy from Il Giardino and cut him off for good. But Dylan is probably going to panic and try to handle it herself, because that's what people on this show do. They never just tell the truth right away. They always let the blackmail drag out for weeks. And while all this is happening, let's not forget the massive ripple effects going on in the background. RJ and Will were literally getting into physical fights at the office over Electra. RJ is walking around with all this Massimo Marone arrogance, kissing Electra's hand and trying to steal her away from Will. So, if Electra and Dylan are friends again, where does that leave the boys? Will is probably still furious at Ivy, but he's also going to be so confused by Electra and Dylan making peace. And Steffy? Steffy is sitting in the CEO chair, completely unaware that Brooke is plotting to steal her job, while simultaneously trying to decide if she should fire Ivy. The tension at Forrester Creations is thicker than Daphne's new perfume samples. I just keep thinking about how all these storylines are colliding. You have Katie and Bill sweating over the corporate takeover, Hope blindly trusting her mother's ruthless tactics, Dylan trying to start fresh, and Remy acting like a total villain. It's exhausting, honestly. Sometimes I watch this show and I just want to give everyone a therapist. Like, maybe Taylor could help them? Oh wait, Taylor is too busy romancing Deacon and being completely oblivious to the fact that Sheila Carter is plotting her May sweeps revenge. Yeah, Taylor is booked and busy trying not to get kidnapped again. So, to wrap this all up, Thursday is going to be a roller coaster. We're going to see the corporate panic from Katie and Bill, the sweet but short-lived victory for Dylan getting her new job, the surprising reunion between Dylan and Electra, and the absolute mess that is Remy's blackmail. I am so curious to see how Dylan reacts to Remy. Will she cave and talk to Deke? Or will she stand her ground and tell Remy to back off? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you Team Dylan, or do you think Electra is going to turn on her again? And do you really believe Ridge will betray Steffy for Brooke? Because I have a feeling this is going to get a lot worse before it gets better.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.